Hello, everyone. This is Kevin, your autograph hound, and today's autograph that I want to show you is my Blu-ray of Captain America: The Winter Soldier, signed by Joe and Anthony Russo, aka the Russo brothers. They directed this film, Captain America: Civil War, and they will be directing the Avengers: Infinity War movies. And this is probably the best Captain America movie they've made. I'm sorry, Robert. It is better than Civil War. It's got a much better story. It ends in a less conventional way. Yeah, just a better movie. Now, this is one of those in-person success stories. They were doing a signing at Amoeba Music in Hollywood. Now, if you're ever in the Hollywood area with Amoeba Music, or an Amoeba Music anywhere, but especially in Hollywood, they will get film directors sometimes to come in and do autographs. They will be there for a couple hours. So long as you get there like an hour and a half early, you're pretty much guaranteed to get an autograph. Now, their rules are kind of different because this is a Best Buy Steelbook exclusive. Obviously, they weren't selling it there. You do have to buy a copy of the movie from the store to participate in the autograph sessions. That's the bad news. The good news is that provided you don't bring a stack of things, they will usually sign whatever you bring. So I had 3 of these steelbooks and 1 Blu-ray 3D from no, not Blu-ray 3D, just regular Blu-ray. This one's not in 3D now that I think about it. Is it? Hold on, I'm sorry. I take it back, folks. It is in 3D. So yeah, and I bought 1 Blu-ray 3D from them. The way to appease the store with bringing your own products in is when you buy the item, pick the most expensive thing they're selling, just to make it feel better. And when I got up there, you got to talk to them for a little, got to ask a couple questions, and they asked, who do I make this out to? This is always what I tell people. Make one out to me, because it's mine, but the others I'm going to be given as Christmas gifts. I'm not sure who yet. So I'm sorry I can't give you a name, but you can make one out to this person. And that's usually a good way to do it. Now, for the record, yes, I did sell the others on eBay. I mean, these are expensive and they're investments, and it's kind of a long trip too. That's like a full tank of gas round way almost. It's not easy to do it, and then you got to deal with Hollywood. So. But they were really cool. They signed this and they were very friendly. Frustratingly, Stan Lee was also there. However, I came late enough that he had moved on I think 5 people before I got up there. Otherwise, this also would have been signed by Stan Lee. It doesn't bother me too much because I do have multiple Stan Lee autographs. Stan Lee's is not exactly the hardest autograph to get, although considering how old he is, we can't take that for granted anymore. Get a Stan Lee autograph while he's alive if you can. But now you have to be careful when you have someone sign a steelbook, though, because the autograph is obviously exposed. And while I don't think that means it will deteriorate over time, I'm being very careful. I made sure my hands were dry. You don't want your fingers to be moist. You want to touch the surface as little as possible. You have to be very careful with this. In retrospect, I probably should have kept the standard edition Blu-ray 3D case, but I just like how this looks, and I have most of the Marvel movies in steelbook cases on my shelf. Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep it, so I don't know how much I'm going to regret it in the long run. I guess we'll see. And who knows? Now, here's the good news about this. If for whatever reason I ever got very financially desperate, I could probably easily rub out my name, and then I would just have a signed steelbook again, and then it would be worth something. Especially if these guys do something other than Marvel movies. Some people right now I've been impressed with their movies from Marvel, but I don't know how much of it is them and how much of it is the studio controlling it. I would definitely like to see an original project from them someday, though. And then we'll see what this is worth in the long run. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my steelbook Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I will include an address to where you can send them mail, and maybe sending them a letter with a picture and a self-addressed stamped envelope. Maybe that will get something. The tricky thing when you have like pairs though is that while they work together, they don't always sign things together. So sometimes you get one signature but not the other. Or sometimes you get either. Sometimes they have different addresses because they have different agents. It's weird. But I'll leave that information linked below just in case. And of course, I never recommend actually sending things like DVDs and Blu-rays to these addresses, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Otherwise, do any of you have this? Where'd you get your autograph of the Russo brothers? And is it a treasured possession? I would like to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.